We have moments in life that we remember forever, and this was one of those moments. It was an incredible time. Normally, work events are work events. We have a good time, and then you go home. This was something that I'll remember forever. I was the chief judge for the Wheels in Motion car show. Pretty awesome thing put on by the Titusville Rotary. This man named Joe Richardson is the kind of the chairperson for the event. So he had asked me to come out months ago, and I was like, absolutely. So I get there, picture perfect day, Titusville, you can't ask for more. And I get there, and Joe's like, I need you to meet somebody. And I said, okay, who? He's like, it's my mother. She's 89 years old. Her name's Joan, and she absolutely loves you. And I was like, okay, of course, where's Joan at? So mind you, it's a little chilly randomly on this Saturday. It's kind of 55, 60 degrees outside. She's 89 and suffers from arthritis. So the first thing I see is this just angel walking over, and she's wrapped up in her sweater, and she's complaining to me. It is so cold, this is ridiculous, da, da, da. And then she realizes it's me, kind of thing, like Trooper Steve. And she's like, you don't want to hear me complaining. And I was like, I'll just want to hear you talk, kind of thing. So we chatted for a second, and I noticed that behind her she had this table, a display that she had brought her artwork. So she tells me that she does hand paints of animals to help with her arthritis, because it makes her think about the animals and not the pain from arthritis. And I'm like, what kind of human are you? You've got to be something special. So I'm walking over to her table, and there is just an array of different animals painted. Every animal you can think of. She's not biased, not just dogs, not just cats, pigs, cows, mice, big rats, birds, all of them. And as I'm walking up to the table, I'm amazed by the paintings, and then I'm instantly warm on my body. My ears get hot. I'm emotionally overwhelmed because there's a photo or a painting on her table that, Crystal, impossible for her to have done this, or at least what I thought was impossible. It's my dog, Prada. She is 16 years old, the love of my life. I've had her since she was 4 months old. I rescued her from the Osceola County Animal Shelter when I was on leave from Korea in the military. I'm getting choked up just talking about it. And I see this, and as I'm looking at it, I don't know whether to grab it. I don't know what to do, so I slowly pick it up, and I look at her, and she's already smiling. And there's like a tear running down her eye. And I'm just like, what are you doing? And she's like, I got you good, right? She begins to explain to me how she loves animals so much. Like I said, she's 89. She became a vegetarian in her late 40s, then became a vegan in her late 60s, with just the thought process that she connected with animal souls. How much more out of a person do you want? And I was just taken back. So she said she had seen this photo and heard me talking about Prada on air back in December. And she said she connected with Prada's eyes. I started crying, Crystal, there, because with her and everyone around me, it's like, what's happening? Because if you've met my dog, anybody who has, they always talk about her eyes, that she's just this sweet baby girl Prada. Everyone says baby girl Prada. So I had a connection with Joan right away. She goes, I started and I painted Prada's eyes first, and then started painting around it. I was blown away at the attention to detail. I knew it was her because the chain was perfect. I remember taking this photo, and then she goes, yeah, and then I loved how her little leg is sticking up in the back, so I had to make sure that was there. And it was just overwhelming. I was rushing through my phone to find the comparison, and boom, it was right there. I held the two side by side, and it's her. So then I get to talking with Joan, and she loves animals, and she doesn't talk about how, she's like, I don't just show up and say I'm a vegan, I show by example. And I notice her necklace, and she goes, I don't want to force people to change, I just want to educate through kindness. And I was just taken aback by her. She had so many pamphlets, animal prayers that she would attach to hand-drawn postcards that she is painting for herself. And it's just to meet somebody like that at an event that she had no idea that this week is Prada's 16th birthday. And the end is close for my dog. I can feel it. She's shown signs of it. I freak out every day thinking it could be the last day with my dog. And I've recently even thought, how am I going to remember her? This painting was so perfect that that's how I'll remember her. And Joan is an amazing human being, and I want to be friends with her. 40-minute drive to Titusville. I guarantee I'll see her again. But this was such a moment, and I wanted to share it with so many people. And I think more of that kind of needs to happen. I felt seen there on a personal level, not just a talking head kind of thing. Someone there knew me, knew how special my dog was to me, and took the time to do something special. She's 89. She's not looking for a social media post. She's not looking for an insider article. She was doing it out of the kindness of her heart. And for me, it was overwhelming.